Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Twitter. How's everybody feeling today? It's the 6th of June. Looking to test the idea here with this little buy position here. Gonna wait till this 30-minute candle to close, obviously. Pretty much waiting for it just to break out this range here, pretty much. 4 hours really bullish, or daily's bullish. So best to be in a buying position rather. So we are starting to close a little bit under the resistance. I don't know if I like that too much. Might just stay patient, but we'll see. Wait. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Trying to see if this breaks this resistance here. I really want to enter this position, to be honest, but seems like it's relatively respecting it. So I don't know if I want to enter. Yeah, it hasn't broke it yet. Don't want to enter just yet. Even though it is NYSE, I expected it would, but it's a pretty nice bullish candle though, I will say. It's definitely got me a little on the edge. I really wanted to buy this. I just don't know I like how it closed, but it is working out in pretty good favor here so far. So I'm gonna actually put a paper trade down. It's just ideal time. Yeah, so honestly, it's actually working out pretty nice. Which honestly would be expected. We got some really nice higher time frame confirmations, but at the same time, I would rather see the close of the candle above this for the continue up. What's good, Golden? What's good? What's going on, Witty? So Golden, I was really expecting this candle kind of close above this resistance here, at least this one, and I was looking to take that buy position, but it ended up not doing it. The 4 hour looks super nice. Same with my daily. Really wanted to take the position honestly, but part of my discipline was just telling me not to, just in case it does go against me. It would just be one of those things where it's like, you know, common sense would be not to do that because it still has yet to break over the resistance. Dodgy said, "Yeah, bro, it's kind of interesting right now. I feel like we can get some nice plays here, but definitely want to wait to get my confirmations. Sometimes in these moments like this, though, it's kind of tough because it's like certain moments you really gotta be focused and ready, and then now at this point, I'm kind of just thinking in my head, let's see how this 30-minute goes. If it is a nice strong bullish candle above this resistance, that would give me better confidence that we'll be able to break through all these rejections, and we'll actually be able to keep pushing up, hopefully." Indo. Yeah, so thank goodness though, because now it is starting to respect that resistance. Make sure I got that on this side. Like, don't worry about that. Just know I came here to drop this out for the lab. Shit, dumbass embarrassing. It's all good. As long as we're getting taken care of, I'd be more mad if you didn't tell me. Yeah. Woo! Hey, thank goodness we didn't take that trade, to be honest. Paper trade, shout out to that. Man, it's funny because I know you guys caused some really nice plays last week, but dude, my week last week was tough. I was like, damn, I kept getting switched. I was like, fuck, but getting switched that much last week really made me hone in and dial it in. Like, yo, if I'm in profits, Like even like, you know, I wouldn't say 10 pips. I'd like to be like a little bit more like, you know, 15, 20 pips. If I'm like 15, 20 pips profit, you know, and it starts going against me, I'm 50%. You know, if it starts going back to my entry, you know, at that point I'm 50%ing because like if it goes in my favor, you know, that's cool, right? But if it doesn't, at least my loss is gonna be smaller. And dude, last week like that just told me that so much because I was like, you know, I was doing relatively decent with the consistency, and then last week came and my consistency, you know, it fell off a bit. So I was like, fuck, you know. But I want to show, you know, how I can get back in my zone and make it happen still. I don't want to come off as discouraged and just quit, you know. I want to be able to show you everybody like what it is to not over leverage and how you can actually make a turnaround quickly, especially with consistency. So it's just a matter of time. But it's only a matter of time if I'm up on the charts actually, you know, making analysis and, you know, trying to test my theories, I guess you could say, or my analysis. But, you know, it's a it's definitely fun. But I'm definitely glad. It makes me feel good that I didn't take this trade. Cause wow, what a surprise! So now that 4 hours for sure bearish, daily is probably bearish. Yeah, very very interesting. We're at a major support level, pretty much. We're still respecting the low here, so we'll see what happens. But we're starting to reject from the high, so we'll see. The higher high and the higher low, we'll see. Well, the hourly's been telling us some things for sure. So this obviously is gonna most likely be hitting. So we'll see if we can react from the support. Or we might even still break through. As of right now, this candle most likely just respect this support level. But we'll definitely see. You never know with gold. It can definitely push through that. Yep. Yeah, I can agree with that. If it's especially if it respects the support, but it might just reject up a lot, give us a nice range wick here, and then open up bullish and potentially want to retest these highs here at 1964. But we'll see. Oh man, yeah, I've been there 100%. Yeah, you just like you think about something and I almost thought about buying earlier. It was on the 30-minute candle, but one of them was it was I believe it was this candle. Yeah, it's 7 a.m. I was looking at the candles and I saw it came up and it was very nice breaking past this, and literally within like the last couple minutes of this 7 a.m. candle, it freaking closed below and I was like, damn, I was about to buy it. I was like, shit. And then it happened again. I was expecting it would for sure break, at least past this resistance. I'm not even gonna lie, I was gonna gun it once it broke past this resistance. I was gonna disregard this. And it still respected the resistance right here. And since it respected that resistance, I told myself, I said, I'm just gonna put a paper trade down and see if it works out. And in the moment too, the 4 hour and the daily was bullish. And like I said, if this candle was able to close above that resistance, I felt like it would have been a nice entry. We've been able to keep pushing up. But clearly, since we respected that resistance there, saved our asses there, and I'm very happy I used the paper trade because you know, I held my discipline, because there'd been nothing worse taking a loss on that, or even have to, mitigate risk and all types of stuff like that, right? And understand that like I'm breaking my rules, you know what I mean? Like that's just something you can't do. It would just be like a FOMO ass trade, and I'm not trying to be. I want to be very controlled of my emotions when I'm trading. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the kind of like the new setup with having like the trading view here, the little small window on the right, and then having my MetaTrader right here at all times. I feel like it makes the stream that much more transparent and helps me be able to kind of dissect the markets a little bit better. I'm not really good, honestly. Raha Banks is pretty solid at like marking up charts now. I mean, it's obviously not too hard. I just need to look up a video, but and practice. But um, it's kind of I don't like how it's so. I don't know. It's ugly on those charts. It's hard to like move shit around. Like I know there's a way like you can put like I think it's like scale fix or auto scroll or some shit, but that should be mad annoying. Yeah, honestly, I can't stand that. I don't know anybody trades 1 minute candles. It's super impressive when they do, but like imagine you were just that guy it took to sell at 832. You'd be a legend. It'd be crazy as hell. 832, your freaking stop loss would be so small. I'll put an extra fat just for spread. Oh my god, that's nuts. What's crazy is like with the MetaTrader, it's like if you have a super small or with the magic keys, if you have a super small stop loss, it obviously just obviously if you have a small stop loss, it'll hit quicker. But like that 1.5% is gonna be like you're gonna be able to trade with like a higher lot because like obviously it's not so much pips until you hit your stop loss. But if you think about it, you could literally have like a 10 pip stop loss and have more than safe stop loss. That's crazy. If I had a 10 pip stop loss, what would be my lot size? Oh, that's not too bad. 20 cent. 20 cent. But that's crazy though. 20 cent with a drop like that, it's over 100 pips. It's crazy that that opportunity was there itself, though. You know, obviously it's like, oh, I've never ever really considered doing that, but it's like, just imagine. It's like part of me wants to do stuff like that, but then I'm like, dude, am I just being risky as fuck at this point? I mean, yeah, obviously, but I don't know. Just imagine thinking of like, what would give me that? I'm so weak. That entry was right in this little wick right here on the 1 minute. So gold is breaking past so far. Might be able to catch an entry here on this 15. Definitely gonna be careful with that though. Gonna for sure make sure it closes. And then take a look to my left here on the 30-minute candles and make sure I can get a wick at the bottom too. Yeah, with 10 minutes left, that's expected to happen. Man, so the news event yesterday, that was crazy. This is yesterday's position. I ended up 50%ing somewhere along here. Like pretty much right as soon as I got to my entry. And then it just flew up. Absolutely just flew up. So there's like a potential huge drop here. So I'm almost thinking, is it worth entering on the 15 or should I just definitely go off the 30? Reason why is because I feel like off this 15 minute has a high chance for like a really a big wick to come up at before the drop if it was to close below the support. Be one fat ass stop loss though. Might even put it like a fat stop loss but above the 15 minute. $8.32. That'd have been the money making time. 8.32. That's crazy. Think about that 1 minute. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't even imagine. That would be like within this wick. You're just catching the fattest drop. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to break all this. If this hourly can close below, maybe you just enter off the hourly. Ooh, 80 pip stop. So even 80 pips to fill this range. Oh yeah, it's 100. Yeah, no, you're definitely right. Definitely see your point. But this could be a retracement on a higher time frame as well. Has dropped so much. It's came back. It's kind of getting consolidated at this point. We're gonna start breaking down. Let's take a look at the higher time frame. Yeah, it's huge. And this is the first 4 hour that's actually made a decent bearish candle. Not really though, because this candle, I mean, it's breaking the wick though. This, um, so it's kind of interesting, you know. Definitely like the idea though that you have, especially on the lower time frames. It definitely seems pretty ideal that we pushed up so hard. This could easily just be a retracement play to retest these highs here. But now I'm seeing on the higher time frame, I mean, we have been trending bearish. We did come back up off support, but at this point, are we looking to just retrace or pretty much retrace off, bearish retracement and come back down to retest these lows here at 1940? Let's see that. See that daily. Oh yeah, good point. Very good point. What the hell is this? Yeah, very good point. Be interesting to see what happens. Good thing we can always manage risk whenever it comes down to maybe potentially going against the book. We got four. I've seen it pull back to push down. London close. Yeah, London close, I believe, is in a couple of hours too, so it probably is getting some volatility from that. I can't lie, I got 4 minutes to make a decision here. It's pushing down quite nicely, but that 30-minute does push down so much, it makes it kind of strange. I mean, definitely looks nice. 15-minute looks really good to try and get entry somewhere around here, but at the same time, I definitely understand with those buy biases as well. But if I am scalping a position, guess I'm not necessarily looking to be in the position too long or be in it for. It's tough. It's tough. It's definitely a interesting stream today. Yep. 11 o'clock is when it closes for me. Yeah, it makes it tough to form a strong bias right now. Because I feel like this is pretty strong support, and I feel like this could easily just be rejected. We got 3 minutes though. This is a nice 30-minute candle though, so I don't know. One position can't hurt, right? But as long as I manage the risk. Because a realistic take profit zone for me, I'm just going to say would be, we got 2 minutes to make this decision. Actually, it's too clean of traffic. Hold on, we'll go about right here. Yeah, for me it's 11 a.m. 11 a.m. That's crazy. 9:30 p.m. So strange. Alright, let's take a look here. So I got 1950.23. Gotta make sure it closes below this though. Then close below the support. We're not entering. This is scalping position, so as soon as I hit about, I'm keeping my stops quite a bit above that. That's 230. It's like it kind of closed below. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm a little hesitant to be honest. Since I'm hesitant, I don't want to get into it. I don't know if I'm too confident. It looks decent, but I feel like there's a high chance it might respect it. It just didn't give me that good of a close, really. It's not bad though. Let me take a look at that 30. 30-minute does look good though. Just put a paper trade in. We gonna just be paper trading this today. Hold on. I haven't felt too confident with either of these positions. We're gonna put a paper trade in just for learning purposes. Definitely not. I didn't feel confident with this play, so I didn't enter. And as expected, relatively, like, you know, I was respecting these lows. Like, that's why I was like, hell no. If it closed a little bit more below, I'd have felt better about it. But nah, not like that. And who knows, right? This could be a small little liquidity grab and it just goes completely right down, right? And if that happens, that's fine. But I'd rather be safe than sorry, and I definitely hate taking a loss on something I'm just like wishy-washy on. It just makes you feel like an ass. You're like, why'd I even do that? Like, I definitely would rather lose feeling like, hell yeah, I'm 100% in on this. Wouldn't be surprised if we form a little support on the 30-minute candle. It's probably going to come down, but I imagine it wouldn't come down too much. I could be entirely wrong, though. 30-minute does look relatively, 30-minute, kind of broke these lows. Like, almost did. I mean, definitely did. on the you know, with the wick and everything like that. But in regards to the way the candle, the body of the candle closed, did not close below that support. Just barely respected it relatively. We do definitely got the range wick though that definitely pushed past and gives us that, you know, potential idea that price does want to keep pushing down to 1950 potentially. But with so much of these rejections right here, it's better to be a little safe than sorry. Not to mention with the good tip from Witty Wicks here, you know, we do got a nice bullish daily candle. Could easily this candle could easily flip. We might be able to retest these highs up here in 1977 potentially, right? Be kind of a stretch, but you never know. How many pips would that even be? 250. It's definitely doable. Definitely doable. I'm really hoping we get it like a nice support candle. I would really like to take a buy position. You know, get some play on the stream. If I don't take a play today on the stream, I don't take a play. I'm starting to think more like that. I feel like every day sometimes I'll pressure myself into trying to get analysis and, you know, get an entry because there's definitely some every opportunity. Sometimes I'll just miss some because, you know, didn't see it or it wasn't the right. I didn't feel good about it. XYZ. But sometimes it's got to be what it's got to be. You know, if I missed a play, had a wrong analysis, X, Y, Z, I got to learn from it and then come back and make sure I'm always bettering myself. But kind of kind of lost my train of thought with where I was trying to go with that. But oh, I remember where I was trying to go with that. Basically, yeah, I kind of forced myself to really find and do a play at least for the stream. You know, at least have one play. But if it ain't there, it ain't there. So I'm just gonna let it be. But this looks ideal. I'm really liking how this is starting to look. So with that being said, you know, we got a good amount of time. We got 23 minutes, but it's a good amount of time to be patient and see how this candle closes, really. I just hope it doesn't retest the highs within this candle. If that happens, I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably just gonna end the stream like, damn, dog. Especially if it comes all like I'd be like hypothetically, if this candle prints all the way back up and then closes right here and and respects the resistance, I'm gonna be like, bro, nah. But if it was to break those highs, yeah. But then again, you require you to have a huge stop loss. So thank goodness we didn't enter this trade because it's all learning, a learning aspect. And the reason for not fully taking this position was just simply because our daily candles, how many rejections we have right here, and not such a full candle close, especially on that 15 minute. The 15 minute did pretty much respected the resistance or the support, excuse me. And since that 15 minute respected that support, this could be the result. So I would like this candle to keep pushing up, get us a nice range wick. If we can get a nice range wick and we can start closing somewhere along, you know, 1958, you know, 54 and 60, something along that. Be really ideal. Give us a nice candle for a support buy position. about to delete this little paper trade here in a second, but I would like to see. You just never know. Could just reject and you'd be like surprised. I'd like to see if he can even hang in there. What if I get hit? I don't know if anybody just saw that, but this wick literally just like grew like a millimeter. And I didn't even see price push it up. It just like the wick just got a little bit bigger. It's kind of weird. I feel like it just lagged. Okay, yeah, so this position lost. So that paper trade, shout out to not entering. 2 paper trades, I'm glad we didn't enter. 2 paper trades. And it's all due to not closing full, you know, or closing right below. This one was that respected the resistance. This one respected the support. At this point, you gotta close support so we can get the buy position on the support. This sounds commie. Sounds like I was like saying a fucking poem or some shit. I feel like I'm about to what I fear. I feel like I'm about to speak into existence. It's about to just come right back up to the resistance. We're gonna be in one of those situations where do we break past the resistance or are we gonna respect it? I really hope not. I really hope it stays as support. Oh yeah, oh yeah. – 18 minutes, man. Got quite some time. 15-minute is about to close. In this situation, I think I am just gonna wait for the 30-minute though. The reason why is because like obviously 15-minute could just go right respected, but that would require the 30-minute to try and close. Like I said, which would be the worst case scenario in my opinion, would be like the candle going all the way back up to resistance, and then we have to worry about now is it gonna respect the resistance or break past. I would like it to close as a support, low like a support. I don't want to go because technically it's still a support, but it's just at very very bullish candle, so bullish that it's retesting fucking resistances. So I don't know how much I like taking support plays when they're like that. 2026, the end of Forex. This shit had me bamboozled. The end of Forex. That shit had me. Oh shit. Starting to look real nice. That 15 minutes looking real nice. I got 30 seconds to that 15 minute, but we have 15 minutes closing is looking real nice. "12 minutes, baby, 12 minutes." Gotta get my ass waking up, boy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm freaking slumping over here a little bit. It's that music. I maybe I change up that music or something. Got me chilling. Yeah, this is looking nice. Not gonna lie. Hey, Witty Wicks, you still there, Brody? If you still there, bro, what you think about it, man? I know I'm definitely gonna, if this support doesn't retest the highs in this 30-minute candle, if it doesn't do that, I'm taking a buy position. If it stays more like a support candle, for sure, I'm taking a buy. What do you think? Are you busy at the moment, or you got time to make a trade, or what's kind of your ideas on that? 'Cause personally, I feel like I'm definitely might pull the trigger within this next 10 minutes. Sheesh, it's pulling up. Yeah, bro, what you think, man? I'm definitely if it closes like somewhere down here a little bit, even appears not too bad, but any more closer to resistance, I'm gonna stay away from the buy position because I at least want my initial take profit to be these highs. If my initial take profit is like 20 pips, and if I try and get in position, my stop loss is 30 pips, at that point, I'm not entering. It's just not worth it. So I'm really hoping it closes below, or not below, but as a support, but just not as high. I'd like it to have a nice range wick to give us a better confirmation that price will move up on this next 30-minute candle. My biggest worry was it, acting like a resistance or nearing the resistance, and that's what I don't want. If it makes a range wick up to there, that's fine. But like, you know, if it goes up to those highs, I hope it starts breaking them at least. Yeah, yeah, I like both you guys' stuff. But yeah, basically at this point, I'm with what Golden's saying right now, and you too, bro, 'cause we all have the same idea. It's just somehow the candle printed pretty quickly. I mean, for me, I would say this would be the next resistance. It would most likely touch. I know this is a resistance right here, but like I really don't think it's gonna respect this resistance, to be honest. This one right here, I doubt it respects it. If it breaks past this, yeah, I get it there too. Cause sometimes when you have too big of a stop loss, it sucks. I definitely get that. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's been a big waiting game, but like I said, it's gonna be a test of the old discipline to be like not to get into certain trades. But if this candle does close above this resistance, personally on mine, you know, I would enter a 15-minute play and put my stop loss on 15-minute stuff if it broke this resistance right here. I wouldn't be too worried about this resistance here at 1965. I'd be looking to take profit for sure. I mean, obviously, I'd secure my 1-to-1. Whatever my stop loss is, I'd secure some profits at my 1-to-1. But overall, take profit, I would definitely like to see it hit 1976. But at the same time, it's like I'd like to come down. I'd like it to come down personally. I want it to come down a little bit more, close right about here, have a nice wick, and yeah, look to take a trade like that. This right here now is just really weird. There's not pretty much what Golden's saying. Like, ain't no way I ain't get, there's like this is maybe 30 pips, and then this stop loss is gonna be like 50. It just wouldn't make sense. So yeah, yeah, witty wicks. Everybody's saying the right thing. I feel like we're all on the same page with this. Come on, 5 minutes, something, do something, push that mug down a bit. I feel like this next 5 minute can do us justice. Yeah, it would be nice though. I mean, this can if this 30-minute candle can close bullish, that would be give you better confirmation to maybe retest these for sure. But I do get what everybody's saying though. It's kind of a weird day. I feel like nothing's really too clear right now. Only opportunity I'm thinking about is that 832 candle. 832 1 minute bearish candle. That thing was crazy. Yeah, yeah. The game of probabilities. Which probability is the correct one? That's the toughest thing. It's weird right now, dude. It wouldn't be so weird if it just pushed down a bit. If it pushed down a bit, I feel better about getting the entry. I just don't know if I like where it's at. It's so close to that resistance. It's like, I don't even know if I want to call it a support. Even though it is. Fairly bullish, strong candle too, but I don't want it so strong where it's going to be start respecting those highs. And all of a sudden I got to worry about them highs. At that point, I hope it breaks past those highs. So then I can get that 15-minute entry, even though it's more risky at that point. If it's breaking those highs, 30-minute had enough to break past it, I would take it. I would take that risk. Been waiting for too long, and I would like to, but with a minute left, man, we got some time to do, hopefully a little rejecting here. Hopefully we can push down just a bit. I'm gonna take a look at the. If I was just to go with this previous resistance here, So we're barely hitting 1-to-1s right now. Just a bit. Bro, yeah, bro. So it's not bad, bro. That's a long time though, dude. Holy crap, that's some discipline. So let's give my boy Golden a round of applause for not taking no trades, cause it can be tough. Holy shit, I got that ass backwards. Whew, had to get that right. So yeah, anything like that's telling me right here, basically. If we can get, let's see, that's exactly. We got 30 seconds to make a decision. 380. I want at least a couple pips. So as long as this number is higher than this, I'll take the entry. But if it's not, we're not going for it. It's like right in between too, so it's really kind of weird. Alright, we'll take it. It's gonna be kind of strange, honestly. Pretty sure, let's see. 432 was the end result. 453, so yeah, barely. Looking to see what this London session or the London close volume to come in. Hopefully give us a push up. At this point, I'm looking at 15-minute candles. If our 15-minute candle closes bearish, we will 50%. If I go 15 pips profit and back to no profit, we are going to go ahead and 50% as well. So if we just instantly start breaking the lows here, I'll probably just close out. Probably just close full right about here. Or maybe when we start getting closer to the wicks, since we haven't really done much with nothing, you know, really not too much point of a hold. Honestly, still feeling good about the position though, if I'm being honest. Like, although we are in drawdown, it's just expected, you know? But like, I do feel good about the position. So we chilling and waiting now at this point, guys. So guys, we got like 2 minutes, pretty much three. Once we close that 15-minute bearish, I'll just go ahead and 50% the position. Looking probably just to close full here. Yeah, I was closing full. At that point, starting to retest those lows. Ain't no sense in me holding that. So yeah, gold's been tricky. Gold's been tricky. Gold's been tricky. Honestly, didn't even want to give it the chance to hit my stop loss full. I started thinking if I shot 50%, I was getting so close to time. But it didn't matter at that point. I was looking to close full. But yeah, guys, definitely looking to get some better positions tomorrow. But at this point, just gonna have to call it a day. Just gonna have to call it a day for sure. But yeah, we'll most likely be able to catch a nice play tomorrow and see how that takes us. But until then, I'll probably be checking this up later on in the day and stuff. See how it goes. Update my Discord and get back with you guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tapping in today. I hope Golden and Witty Wicks. Hope you guys' trades go well today. Definitely interesting day today. But regardless though, let's just stay patient and let's get these good trades. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and thank you again for tapping in. Peace out. Have a good day.